The story becomes even crazier in this video. I'm going to show you something and we're going to talk about something which is really insane and is something huge happening right here. I'm going to show you a clip from a caller who came onto the Alex Jones show in 2020 and look what he got to say.
Mel in the beautiful country of Costa Rica. Go ahead.
Mr. Jones, how are you, my friend?
I'm going a little crazy.
Hey, listen, we love it when you yell and scream and you got veins popping out of your neck and your eyes look like they're going to burst and fire shoots out of them. You know what I mean? We are, my friend, we are the last gladiators, okay, in the arena, the info warriors.
I agree, but you don't want me to sing the Fentanyl Dragon song.
Yeah, we need to stand up and we need to make a lot more noise. And you guys keep getting close to the fact that there is a global reserve currency coming, that there's a financial reset, and then you miss the mark. I think.
Well, sir, lay it on us. You got 3 minutes.
Okay, today is going to be the day that Alex Jones is going to announce XRP global reserve currency. It's the fourth one down the line. It's not so shiny. I think it's being manipulated by force, to be quite honest with you. But XRP, make no mistake about it, will be the global reserve currency. There's a channel you and your viewers need to pay attention to. It's called Digital Asset Investor. He's on YouTube. They're going to take over SWIFT completely and entirely. And for it to do that, it's going to go from 25 cents to probably $2,500. I'm not making price predictions here, but I know what this is because I've been studying for about 4.5 years. It makes transactions in 3 seconds, free of charge. There has been $30 million sent through the internet, through the XRP system, and it landed in 3 seconds, and it cost the guy less than 30 cents. I think it was actually $50 million. This connects all the way up to Donald J. Trump, through his son-in-law, through his daughter, okay? Tell you for sure that Brad Garlinghouse has been at the White House visiting with Donald J. Trump on numerous occasions. But we are going to go digital. Everybody's going to wake up. The dollar's going digital. You're going to wake up. Your money's not going to be paper anymore. It's going to be digital. Yep. It's interoperable with the XRP system. Make no mistake about it.
So first of all, I want to thank you all for putting all these comments in the previous videos, because all these comments lead me to new stories that I can share right now with you here. And this is also, for me, it's super interesting what's happening here, because we have to imagine right now, back in 2020, right, when Trump was not president anymore and Biden came into the office, there is now this guy talking about this plan of Ripple taking over or being compatible with the SWIFT network, which will be the ISO 222, the new standard for cross-border payments that is being rolled out, that will be finalized in November 2025. Ripple is completely focused on that, right? And that's what I've explained to you in the previous video as well. A global structure, financial structure, is being built for a digital US dollar. But on that structure, Ripple XRP is also flowing. And what I find very crazy is that the stories that Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, is meeting Trump and having these plans of taking over the financial system using Ripple, taking over the dollar. It looks like right now we are getting closer to that point, because right now we have confirmations of Brad Garlinghouse actually meeting Trump. He confirmed that. So this was already happening 20 years ago. When these rumors are starting, I would say there's quite a big chance that they were already meeting with Trump. And like, otherwise, how else would they get this information out? Why would these rumors be there, right? And of course, they are a little bit loose. But the way that this guy talks, and he refers to another YouTube channel as well, but the way that this guy talks, he has quite an understanding of what the plan is, but the plan is not rolled out yet, so the reality is not that obvious. So a lot of people who probably would listen to that, including me, if I would listen to this in 2020, I would think like, that's a bit weird. You know, like, what do you mean Ripple's going to take over the financial network? Like, what do you mean, right? Bitcoin is the first token. We have Ethereum. Like, what do you mean Ripple is going to take over? But right now, 4 years later, things start to make way more sense when he said that. Brett Garlinghouse is meeting with Trump. Yes, the Ripple system completely focused on being integrated in that structure that is being built, rolled out right now in November 2025. That is there, and which basically means that you got to see it like this, guys. This is a structure like a railway structure. Right, you have like railways all over the world, from England to the United States to Russia to China, and there is normally one train going over these railways. That's called the US dollar because everyone is using the US dollar. If you want to build a new system, a new protocol, then every country has to adjust to that protocol if you want to use it. But if you build like a better train for the same rails that are already in place, then the transfer is going to be way easier, right? So if you imagine, and I'm definitely a pro Bitcoin guy. I'm like pro Bitcoin 100%. I'm pro decentralization, but I'm also going to look at this a little bit from the realistic side, but also a little bit from the maybe spiritual side or mysterious side, because what all is happening in the past couple of weeks and all the information that we are running into is just insane. It's really insane, guys. It's really insane. But more about that later. But you gotta imagine, like, when these rails are all being built and the train of the US dollar can just move from one country to another country, one financial institution to another financial institution, when XRP Ripple is making use of that system too, and we will experience some problems with the dollar, and we are going to experience problems with the dollar. This is not, that shouldn't be a shock to any of you, because the US dollar is going to fall whether you like it or not, because it's just based on debt. It's based on a corporation, the Federal Reserve is based on debt. It is not backed by anything, and the countries that are using it, they also start to decrease their dollar holdings because they trust this currency less, because it loses its value every single time. So there will come a time that the dollar will fall. When that is going to happen, I literally have no clue, but we are going to dive more in that in this channel. I'm going to try and make some timelines where we can see like what prophecy said, what historical data shows us, and we are going to try to make a timeline and going to put these events at certain dates, so we can maybe roughly, just to have fun for entertainment purposes, can have fun to play with the imagination. Okay, maybe around that time the dollar could fall, maybe around that time this could happen, that could happen, a war could happen, stuff like that, right? We're going to check as well the analytical side, but also the dreams and prophetics, because these I personally find very, very interesting. So going forward, you get the point, right? When the system of the dollar is there and a Ripple is on that system simultaneously, and the dollar falls, then then Ripple can basically, in a flip of a switch, can take over that whole system, because it's already locked in. China's locked in, Russia's locked in, America, the United States is locked in. But what I find is interesting here, and it's becoming more like a conspiracy theory, actually, it's actually a conspiracy theory, that this was a long-term plan all along. It feels right now to me that maybe Donald Trump and Ripple, maybe the goal of Ripple was always already there, but I didn't realize the influence that they already had, but that they really want to take over the dollar. They want to be the new global reserve currency. And the guy says it can go from 25 cents to $2,500 US. Well, if it becomes the global reserve currency, that's definitely possible. So we are going to line all these things down because things are really freaky right now. It's a freak show and it's super interesting to watch, right? And we have the prophecies, the dreams. And this is a crazy thing because many people, and I see that in the comment section too, many people, and I'm gonna say I didn't have them, I don't have them, I have not experienced it, but I do take them seriously when other people say, and I'm going to explain more in a little bit, but many people in the comment section on the past videos are talking about that they have dreamt about Ripple, and that they get signs to buy Ripple. We got Kim Clement, like, who's a really famous dude, like saying in 2011, when Ripple was not even a thing, when crypto was literally just born, says like it starts with an X and there's a P in it, and it's going to be a great investment. Everyone is going to use it. That's really weird. Then we have Brandon Biggs, the guy who actually foresaw the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, talking about how the financial system will collapse and how XRP is taking over and could reach $10,000 per coin. He said the moment when he saw that, he didn't even know what XRP was. He had to Google to check what XRP was. These two, which I mentioned in my previous videos, are very significant, but I also want to include all the people who have these visions about it, because these visions are often not about Bitcoin. You don't see much visions, dreams, or prophetic prophecies about Bitcoin, Ethereum. I mean, you hear them, but not as much as with Ripple. Ripple really stands out. And some competitors, or actually things that align with Ripple, like XLM, like they are actually pretty similar, although Ripple has a higher liquidity. That's something for another video, but Ripple really stands out. Then we have the prophecies, we have the charts. Charts are all breaking out. Everything points, if you are a technical analyst, everything points to Ripple outperforming the whole market in the coming probably 6 to 8 months, maybe 6 to 12 months. And then we have some good news too, which is that we actually have Wisdom Tree filed for a XRP ETF as Ripple-backed coin reaches 3-year high of $1.60. So you remember what happened when the Bitcoin ETF got approved, right? I have to say that I think this XRP ETF, especially with Donald Trump in office, and maybe if he actually has something to do with Ripple, we don't know. We don't know that, there's nothing confirmed, but we do get rumors that he met with Ripple in 2020, and we have a confirmation that Donald Trump met with the CEO of Ripple recently. That is 4 years. That is 4 years, and I find it really, really, really fascinating, because I feel that right now something really big is going on with XRP, and that feeling that I got was it started only with the charts, because I heard some of the prophecies. I was watching Brandon Biggs, and I maybe have heard, like, I've seen even the Cam Clement thing already. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but it did nothing to me, because I was never like that much into Ripple. I traded it a couple of times. I made actually quite some decent money with it, because I don't know, I just had a hunch for Ripple. Every time right before it broke out, I was like, hey, let's invest something in Ripple. And then a couple of days later, this thing's shooting, I'll take profits, like normally 1 or a couple of days later already, because I did not really believe that much in this token. But when I saw these charts, which I shared with you, that Ripple is breaking out against all of these cryptocurrencies, I was actually really shocked when I found out. I was like, whoa, something is going on right here. Then we go to the prophecies, which is confirming that even more, something is going on. Then we go to rumors that Donald Trump met the CEO in 2020. And actually confirmed 2024 that he met the CEO, makes it even more crazy. And right now we are going to see a XRP ETF, most likely going to be I think, accepted pretty soon with the current climate and the regulations coming down, especially after the 20th of January, and also with the narrative of the ISO 20022 standard that's going to be the financial structure of cross-border payments, and Ripple is being compatible with this system. It's really the perfect storm. It's really the perfect storm, and it's actually smart that, for example, an Elon Musk or a Donald Trump has never mentioned XRP. And probably when they have planned this all along, they will not mention it until the last moment, right? To avoid getting any critics or conspiracy theories or whatnot. But we actually already starting with it now. I think the rumors start now. For me, it looks like things are starting to unfold. And of course, we don't know whether there is a conspiracy theory or whatnot, but we do know that something really significant is happening, and we are seeing this from many corners. We are seeing this from the spiritual corner, we are seeing this from the science, the technical corner, we are seeing it also from the news corner, from maybe the climate, right? You can call it the climate. For example, that Brett Garlinghouse is meeting Trump, and that is confirmed. And right now the XRP ETF coming there. Yeah, guys, a lot of things are happening, and I wanted to tell you something. So more about this actually in tomorrow's video. I'm going to show you all the coins that are compatible with ISO 20022, and we are going to do some technical analysis on that. I think they are very interesting tokens and maybe investment opportunities. Also, I wanted to ask you, because lately I see a lot of people are interested in these stories, but we are also talking about the bigger wealth transfer, right? And if this wealth transfer is really happening, you might need each other. We might need each other, and we might want to discuss a couple of things, like maybe we want to relocate. We want to move with a group of people to another country. But maybe I can create a community for you guys where you maybe can meet each other, and you can say like, okay, maybe Tom, Sarah, and this and that guy, they want to go to Thailand, and maybe some other ones, they want to go to the United States, I don't know, they want to go to South America, but then at least the people who are into this stuff, who are into the wealth transfer, who are believing in these things, who are resonating with that, they can find each other, and maybe you can even make plans like, hey, if that wealth transfer really comes through, you can actually maybe bundle up some money and you can start some charities, right? You can maybe start a school, help homeless dogs, or anything that your heart desires or that you're dreaming about. So let me know in the comment section if you want me to, for example, create a Discord. Then you guys can log into the Discord, and maybe we can make some how do you call it, like some chapters in the Discord, some sections in the Discord where you have certain topics to discuss about, right? I'm not really sure. But if you guys are interested in that, and I see a lot of people in the comment section that are really interested in that, then I'll definitely consider making that, because I'm also interested in meeting more of you guys and maybe bundle our plans. Let's see where life brings us. Maybe we can make some plans together, right? As a community, it will be awesome. Okay, guys. That was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Smash the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. And like I said, if you have any news, drop them in the comment section. I read through all the comments. And whenever I see something that interests me, I'm going to research it, and I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it. Okay? Guys, wish you a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.